Hi guys, and welcome to Maria's Kitchen. So for today I want to show you how to prepare three meals, or three meals all centered around the same main ingredient. And the main ingredient that I'm using today is black beans, or also known as refried beans or frijoles. You can use this can or this brand, doesn't matter what brand. Well, this is the brand that I use. I only use this brand. But if you don't find this brand, you can use another brand. It should be in their international aisle, the Spanish aisle. And you can use this one that just says the plain black beans, or they have one that says black, and I believe it has like some cheese, like the white cheese also. Okay, so this is 29 ounces. This is the big can. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to open it up, and here I have a pot. Okay, so let me show you. So I have my pot on like medium heat. Okay, and I'm going to add the whole can. Try to get as much of the beans out of the can as possible. Right there should be enough. Also, what I'm going to add to that is I'm going to start off with 1/3 cup of water. And this is because the beans are thick and I want to make it a little bit more saucy. To that, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of butter. So this first ingredient, I'm showing you how to prepare the beans first, and we're going to use the beans the same way in all three meals that I'm going to show you. Okay, so you're going to give this a stir. You want everything to be melted. The beans are already cooked, so you're not cooking it, you're just heating them up. Okay, so I still want it to be creamy, but I don't want it to be thick. Okay, so to this, I'm gonna add another 1/3 cup of water. So here goes another 1/3 cup of water. And I'm going to add 2 more tablespoons. So if you use a smaller can, you would use 1/3 cup of water and 1 tablespoon. And you see, it's already bubbling. So you have to mix it right away. So for this 20-ounce can, remember I used 1/3 cup of water twice and 2 tablespoons twice. So that's 4 tablespoons. Okay, and this is the consistency that you want. If this is too thick for you, you can add water. You can add more water, but this is how I want it. Okay, so make this, set it off to the side. This first recipe is going to be not tacos, nachos. So you're going to use your bean as a dip. So this bean is the base that I'm going to use for all 3 meals. So this that I have here is chimol. If you don't know how to make it, it's on my enchilada video, or you can make a pico de gallo, which I also have a video up on that. Now this is just everything is chopped. Cilantro, red onions, white onions, tomatoes, green peppers, red peppers, and yellow peppers. You don't have to use the yellow peppers, but since I had the yellow peppers, that's what I put. Salt and pepper to taste, cumin to taste as well, and 1/4 cup of vinegar. You can use the white distilled vinegar, or you can use the red wine vinegar, which is what I used here. And then if you do it the day before, or leave it overnight, it'll really take in all the flavors. So I'm just showing you that this is what I'm using. So the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna have a frying pan with oil. Prepare that, and I'm using these Guerrero corn tortillas. So it comes with 18. I have about 10 left. So I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna cut them into tortillas, to make tortilla chips. Okay, so I'm gonna cut them in half first. And this portion I'm gonna cut in half. And you're doing all this while your oil is heating up because they cook really fast. Okay, this is meal number one. You're gonna cut that in half. So you see they're like this. And you're gonna fry them. This is a good appetizer to use if you have a lot of guests over, or if you're looking to satisfy your taste buds and you're looking for something fried and crunchy to eat, but to dip, and you don't want to use those dippings that they have in the supermarket. You can make your own. This is really fast and it's inexpensive also. Okay, so you're gonna wait for your oil to heat up. I'm just gonna test it to see. Okay, it needs another few minutes, but in the meantime, I'm going to show you the other ingredients that I'm using. I'm using the Mexican cheese, authentic Mexican style fresh cheese, queso fresco. This is what I'm using, and I'm also using this cream. This is a cheese also, cultured cream. They have it from Salvadoreña, which is from El Salvador. They have it from Honduras, they have it from Mexico, Central America, and they also have one from Guatemala. I tried this one, the Central America, and I've tried the one from Guatemala, and they all taste good. Okay, but this is the one I have today, so I'm going to use this one. Okay, so let's get back to our oil. So my oil was just about as hot as I needed to start, so you're going to start putting them in. And the oil that I'm using is vegetable oils. You don't have to use vegetable oil. You can use whatever oil you have available. But this is what I have. So this is what I use. I typically do not cook with corn oil because I do not like corn oil. So I used to use a corn oil, but I never like corn oil. But I found this one and I like this one better. Okay, so you're gonna put them in. You can use more oil, but I don't want to waste that much oil. So, okay. And you're gonna have a bowl ready on the side, and paper towels, and so a utensil to pick it up. I'm using this one because it has the holes, so that for the oil. So you're just gonna leave it there for about 5 minutes. The oil has to be really hot. So let's give that a minute, and you see I still have enough left. Yeah, I still have a lot. Okay, some of them are gonna curl up, and that's fine. They can be curled up, it's fine. They don't have to stay straight. Now, if you want something faster than this, and you don't want to fry your tortillas, you can just buy tortillas, the bag of tortillas, which is already cooked. It's already fried, the crunchy potato ones. Not potato, sorry. The one that already come in a bag, like potato chips. You can use those. You don't have to fry these. But I have these, so this is what I'm doing. Okay, so you see they're curling, so I'm going to turn them over. I want the other side to cook as well. Okay, in about another minute or two, it'll be time to take them out. As long as you have your heat high, not high, sorry, your oil is hot, they cook fast. See, they're getting a light golden. Let's see if I can show you. See, they're getting a light golden. This is what you're looking for. Okay, so they're ready for me to take out. Then put them on top of your paper towel. Okay, so I'm gonna cook all the tortillas and then I'm gonna plate it and bring everything together, record it, and show you what it looks like. Okay, so here are all of my tortillas. They're already drained. I'm gonna take out the paper towel. Okay, now to this, I'm just gonna add a little bit of sea salt. If you don't have sea salt, it's fine. You don't have to add sea salt. Just a little bit, not too much. Okay, just put this on the side. Now, let's start plating everything. So here are your beans. So I'm just gonna put a little bit because we're doing it like a dipping. And the next thing is I'm going to use the cheese, Salvadorian cream cheese. Just put some in the middle. Okay. Oh, I love this cheese. Okay. Next is my chimol. This chimol you put as much as you want. Okay, now I'm only making a little bit because I'm using the beans for other recipes. But you can actually make a lot of this, a big bowl. Okay, next I'm using is the Mexican cheese, which is this cheese. I took off the wrapper to show you what I showed you earlier, and we're gonna put it on top. You just cut a piece and then you just crumble it with your hands, and you put it on top. I'm just gonna put a little bit more, and I guarantee you this is like an explosion in your mouth. It's really good. Okay. So here we go. This is how you have it. Sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna take one and I'm gonna taste it. Just so that I can show you guys. Take it and you dip it. Guys, when I tell you guys that it is so good, it is so good. If you love nachos and you love nachos and dip, this is something good for you. You have to love beans to eat something like this. So thank you for watching my video, and stay tuned because in the same video I'm going to show you another recipe with the same, centered around the same main ingredient, which is the black refried beans.